Today on Karamo,
You grew up without a father.
Lakresha's aunt had a deathbed confession.
Your dad's name is Dwight.
And now, after 41 years,
So you felt everyone was holding this secret from you.
she will see her possible sister.
He really has no idea.
And Lakresha will see her possible father for the very first time.
I don't know what to say. I really don't.
What will he say about her mother?
Did you know her mother, Dwight?
We're talking 1980.
So you don't remember?
And what will this incredible DNA outcome reveal?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
And that's not all.
You nervous?
It was a pregnant teen running away from home,
Why would you run away?
Chasing boys.
who will return today to tell us what happened after she had the baby.
After 40 years searching for her birth father, Lakresha tracked down a man named Dwight, but she didn't get the welcome she expected. Dwight and his daughter, Tamara, are here, and they are all hoping to finally solve this DNA mystery. Everyone, please welcome Lakresha first to the show. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How
You
are
look so cute. May I have a hug?
Yes, you can.
Meet you.
Honey, you smell good.
Thank you. You look good. Okay, so tell me, so you grew up without a father.
I did.
What was that like for you?
It was so hard. My whole life to be feeling like an outcast. My brothers knew who their father was. They get special gifts and things from their side of the family at Christmas time. I'm the only one. You know, it felt different. I also knew I was getting treated different.
Yes.
Older I got, the more I wanted to know.
Makes sense, yeah. Like everyone else, you want to know where you came from.
I do. I want to know where I came from. I want to know my people. I want to know if I got siblings. I want to know if I got other nieces and nephews. I want to know everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't feel like there's nothing wrong. I know everything about my mama's side.
You want to
but
know something about your father's
I didn't
side?
know nothing about my daddy's side.
Why were you scared to ask questions before?
Because it was, don't ask questions in my house.
Oh.
When I'm taking care of you, you're not lacking. We have everything that you need. You shouldn't be questioning grown people.
Got it,
You know?
got it.
And that's just how it was in our household. You know,
Yeah.
you don't question the grown people.
Yeah, you don't question them.
Yeah. And so that's what that was, and I just didn't do it.
So how did you get your first lead about who your potential father could be?
My first lead came from my aunt on her deathbed.
Oh, wow.
And she told me, she said, look, I'm sick of it. I said, what? I said, what you sick of? She was like, I'm finna tell you something. And from there, you go get the clarity that you need. So I said, what? And she was like, your dad's name is Dwight. She was like, you got a right to know. And she said, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. I remember seeing him. And when I saw him, it was back in the day. She said, I seen him in the grocery store. He had another woman, and he had a baby. She said that baby couldn't have been no more than 3 to 6 months old. She's like, so you and that baby are around the same age. That baby older than you, but y'all around the same age. So I was like, well, Auntie, do you know if it was a boy or a girl? She said, I can't remember that.
Yeah.
But if you find him or on his profile or something, you just look for somebody around your age.
Yeah.
I start going on that Facebook and looking.
So you got the name, you looking on Facebook, and did you find him?
I found 2 people that fit what my aunt was saying to me, which was he was in the military. He came out on Fort Rucker, Alabama, where we're from. And the little baby that could have been around my age. So when I looked through the pictures and things, I seen he had a daughter, Tamara, that was born in the same year that I was born in.
And then you reached out.
Yes, I did.
And we have that message. I want to read it right now. So the message you sent out was, if you have a minute later this evening, can you please give me, please call me, please. Do you know me? No, and you don't know me either, but the information I have, we are probably related closer than you think. The person said, LOL, that sounds like Dwight has more kids we don't know about. So she immediately knew that there could be some other kids.
Yes,
Okay.
she did. So now in my head, everything that was told to me while my aunt was finna get ready to leave this world were adding up.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it.
Wow. Well, when Lakresha didn't hear back from Dwight, she contacted Dwight's daughter, Tamara. Everyone, please welcome Tamara to the show. Is this your first time meeting each other? You met each other before?
Hi, baby. Hi.
Okay.
Love you.
You look good.
You so pretty as well.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. So you got a message out the blue. How did that make you feel?
Okay, so the inside joke with all the siblings has been, it's 8 of us that we know about.
Yeah.
My dad was good looking, popular. He was doing his thing in his day.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not an impossibility.
Yeah.
And when she hit me, I mean, like, I literally, like, cracked up. I was like, somebody just made the joke of the century, like, for real. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with this at all. Like, either we got another sister or we don't.
Yeah.
But me and her have built a relationship. And
Do y'all live in the same town? Do y'all live near each
we
other?
like 6 hours apart.
6 hours away, but y'all talk on the phone.
Right, and we do FaceTime, and her son looks just like my little brother. All of my siblings and even my mother, he picked good baby mamas. We ain't none of us come from no weak women.
Yes, okay.
So his kids was taken very well care of anyway.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So there's no harm in her knowing. So yeah, she hit me about 2 weeks before our birthday, and yeah, when he came down to visit, I was like, yeah, somebody want to talk to you.
And you just called her?
Here you go.
And you just passed on the phone?
Dad.
Like quick?
There you go.
And was that your first time talking to him?
Yes, and when we talked,
My daddy looked dumbfounded.
Yeah, and from that look, being honest,
It hurt.
it killed me. Because even though I'm in my mind knowing that he probably don't know anything about me, don't even know that I exist, it was just the receiving part from him.
I got it.
Like it didn't come off welcoming.
Got it.
Or come off as, okay, well, let's try to see what we can do from here.
Does he think that Lakresha is his daughter? This is the first time are going to meet face to face, right?
It's the first time Lakresha will see her possible father.
I don't know what to say. I really don't.
What will he say about her mother?
Did you know her mother, Dwight?
We're talking 1980.
So you don't remember?
And what will this incredible DNA outcome reveal?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah. You grew up without a father.
I did.
What was that like for you?
It was so hard. The older I got, the more I wanted to know. I want to know where I came from. I want to know my people. I want to know if I got siblings.
So how did you get your first lead about who your potential father could be?
My first lead came from my aunt on her deathbed. She said, I seen him in the grocery store. He had another woman and he had a baby. She's like, so you and that baby are around the same age.
Well, when Lakresha didn't hear back from Dwight, she contacted Dwight's daughter, Tamara. Does he think that Lakresha is his daughter?
He really has no idea. And he's
Which is
not
probably more hurtful for you.
exactly in a position to admit so many things right now. So that's also a reason why we definitely need this test. He said he doesn't remember her mom. And if he had been informed that someone, if he had been informed that somebody was pregnant by him, I don't think that he would have ignored that. So I think that in this situation, nobody reached out to him and told him that her mom was pregnant and that she could have been pregnant by him. So I really think my dad just doesn't know.
Got it. But that pain for you doesn't matter.
It was just pain for me because, like I said, it wasn't received well.
Yeah.
You know, not to downplay him, not downplaying my mama. We all grown.
Got it.
But I didn't deserve
Amen.
nothing on either end.
Yes.
I didn't.
All right, tomorrow's dad, Dwight, is joining us via remote. And for the record, Lakresha, this is the first time you and your potential father, Dwight, are going to meet face to face, right?
Yes.
Wow. So welcome to the show, Dwight.
Look at my daddy. That part, look at her smile. Y'all see that?
You hear a name, but you never see a face.
Yeah.
That's something that's different.
So what is it? Because did y'all, when you talked that first time, were y'all just on the phone or did you FaceTime?
We had FaceTime, but when I said it wasn't receiving, I put the phone down.
Oh.
And
He didn't too much get a look with
Right.
me.
Oh, so
it was really him and my uncle.
So Dwight,
still
this
on
is
the
like
phone.
your first time seeing Lakresha. How do you feel?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I don't know, what is there for me to say? I'm sorry about all this. I'm sorry if I wasn't receptive when I spoke to you on the phone. I didn't feel that I wasn't being receptive, but, to each person has their own feelings and how they feel about something. Okay? I believe it was me being more in shock than knowing. I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Dwight, do you believe that Lakresha is your biological daughter?
I don't know. And that's why this is happening.
Yeah.
I was not against it. I did not fight against it.
look, that girl don't got no contacts on. Look at Dwight's eyes.
Yeah.
Look at my eyes. All of these teeth on this stage. Seriously, you know what I mean? And
did you know her mother, Dwight?
We're talking 1980.
So you don't remember?
No, I do not.
And you, for context, you were in the Army, correct?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and so you were stationed in different places?
Yes.
Okay.
I was stationed at Fort Rucker, Alabama.
Okay, so you were stationed where she was born. Has your mother ever given you answers of like why maybe she didn't try to contact him and this potentially could be your father? Like, did your aunt say anything before she passed?
She pretty much just said, well, you know, he was in the military, and that's what a lot of guys come to Fort Rucker. A lot of them are living double lives, you know? They just, that's what soldiers do because they're not going to be there long.
Got it.
I mean, they just in and out.
Yeah.
But to my mom, I felt like she didn't tell me because in her head, it was more than probably it was to him.
So everyone, we reached out to Lakresha's mother to see if she would be on this show to say her side of the story, and she declined to be on this show. Why do you think she declined?
Because she's just, well, for one, she's just not in the best health.
Okay.
That's one. And she just wasn't going to do it.
Okay.
Because to her is, don't be publicizing her business.
Got it. You know, anytime parents say that, don't publicize my business, I don't want to do this for the thing, and I always have to remember that, like, sure, it's your business, but this is closure for your child. This is something bigger for them. So, Dwight, were you there for all your children?
Yes.
You were? Yeah.
Yes.
So
I have my children tattooed to my shoulder.
Okay.
All
Yes.
the ones
that he know about,
that
we
I-
all right there
that I
around the
feel.
heart. So
You see,
I
I
just-
had no idea of Lakresha.
Got
None.
it.
None. I was
Okay.
never informed. I didn't know anything about Lakresha.
Lakresha, before we open this envelope, how do you feel in this moment?
I'm nervous. I've literally been sick, really, like just ill.
Yeah.
Because if he's not, I'm still going to be in the same boat.
Yeah.
But if he is, I gain so much more.
Yeah.
You know?
Jesus, I pray he is, because y'all look alike to me. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like, I'm just looking at every single one of y'all faces, and I'm just like, even that little slow blink right there, I'm like, I don't know. But Dwight, how are you feeling about this? What about you? Is there anything you're feeling in this moment?
If she's my daughter, then she'll be my daughter, and I will treat her no different than I treat the rest of my children.
Tamara, what about you?
It doesn't matter. If she's my daughter, she's my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for the growing up stage and that time, but can I be faulted for that?
No, and I
don't believe I can be, because I didn't know.
And I don't fault you. I don't want you to think I fault you, because I don't.
Well, it's time to get to the DNA truth. This has been a 41-year-old DNA mystery.
Yes, this is going to be my birthday gift.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is Thanksgiving Day.
Your birthday is Thanksgiving Day? Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
So this is an early birthday gift for you.
It is. I'm so nervous.
Yeah. Well, the DNA truth that you have been waiting for 41 years is in this envelope. This is your truth to open, not mine.
Oh, Lord.
Is this man Lakresha's father or not? Everyone will find out the incredible answer next. And that's not all.
You nervous?
It was a pregnant teen running away from home.
Why would you run away?
Chasing boys.
Who will return today to tell us what happened after she had the baby.
Tomorrow's dad, Dwight, is joining us via remote. So, Dwight, this is like your first time seeing Lakresha. How do you feel?
I don't know, what is there for me to say? I'm sorry about all this. I believe it was me being more in shock. I don't know what to say.
And I don't fault you.
Well, the DNA truth that you have been waiting for 41 years is in this envelope. This is your truth to open, not mine.
Oh, Lord.
It's a girl, Dad. It's a girl.
I don't know what it said.
It's a girl. Look. Hey, look. Dwight is your biological father. It's a girl, Dad. It's a girl.
I couldn't even get past the first word. I'm sorry. I couldn't even get past the first word.
Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
And I'm over here being nosy, reading over her shoulder.
As a big sister would.
Right.
As a big sister would.
I couldn't get the first words. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this is so sweet. Y'all are so sweet.
Baby.
Dwight, what's going on in your mind right now?
You gonna make it to the Christmas party? Right. We gonna be in T-Town.
Look.
You coming?
Well, guess what, Pop? I got a good prize for you. At least you ain't got to pay child support, because I ain't in comfort.
Okay.
Look, I'm grown. Just give me love from here on out.
Dwight, what do you have to say to Lakresha?
We will get to know each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
We will get to know each other.
Yeah.
What do
I'm excited.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else I can say except for I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry because I didn't know.
And I accept it.
That's
I've
why I
never been
love my
mad with
daddy.
you.
Yeah.
That's why I love my
I
daddy.
never was mad. I never been mad. I just wanted to know.
You found out. Now you know, I mean, we both found out.
That's right.
Wow.
Well, Dwight, I'll tell you this. You make some beautiful, beautiful daughters. Beautiful daughters.
Thank you.
And there is a lot of love and a lot of family. Like, I don't know what this Christmas party is, but if I'm not with my family, let me know what's going on. I'll come through.
Yes.
I'll come eat.
I cook.
I'll come eat.
Okay.
Okay, I'll come eat.
Sad boy.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm so happy for y'all that you got your answers. In all sincerity,
thank you.
41 years, this is a choice that other people made. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm relieved.
Yeah.
I'm really relieved. Like, I really wanted this for her. She got sick earlier this year, and I hadn't got to see her yet. And I was the last one to find out that she was sick, and that's why it made it so much more important for us to get this done. Because I felt so neglectful that she almost died without knowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the
I'm
reason why I
so
pushed it.
relieved right now, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're in better health. I'm glad that you have your answers. I'm glad y'all have each other.
I want to thank you.
You're so welcome. You're
Thank
so
you.
welcome.
I want to thank you.
I thank y'all for having the courage to come up here.
Yes.
It got hot, right? We all got hot.
I know my forehead sweating, but I just want to thank you,
Yeah.
Pop. Hey, we good. It ain't never been no hard feelings. I swear, Tamara, I love you. I want to thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank you
Love
so
you
much.
too. I love you too, and I will love you too, Lakresha. It's something that's going to have to grow.
I
We will
understand.
grow.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I see a lot more about Dwight, how you process things. You're someone who has to be thoughtful about your thought process. I understand why now his initial reaction may have hurt, because it's not shock, you're processing. He's a processor. And that type of stuff is like, I'm rational, I gotta think about it. What is step one? What are we doing? And so, but what I like about people who are like that is that when they are processing and they're being rational, they usually make the proper moves, because they're always going to be keeping everyone's emotions in their mind.
That's why my dad has always been so cool, and I love my daddy, and I'm so much like him in that sense, because, like, I had to think about it, like the message said, like,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then I felt bad when she got sick, and you know.
Listen, good luck to y'all. I'm so happy for
Thank
y'all.
you.
You're so
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. All right, thank you
you.
everyone for being with us. We're going to be right back with more.
Keisha didn't want to believe it.
Where were you when I went to go get the death certificate? Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Because it ain't your dad.
But she found out this woman is her sister. How have these two women been dealing with the fact they are sisters? Stay tuned.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
When we met Quitiza, she was desperately trying to prove Keisha was her biological sister. Take a look.
She keeps on telling me that I'm not her sister, but she doesn't know. This situation wasn't my fault. I was adopted as a child.
Our father just died 31 days ago. And she wants me to get the DNA test. This really hurts me. I'm still grieving. Because me and him had this close bond. I went there to see him in the hospital before he died. I went there.
I don't know what she's saying about me, but I know for myself I'm a good person. It pisses me off that she's questioning whether I'm her sister or not. I was there for him the day that he died. I was there in the hospital, talking to him, praying with him, not her. She thinks that my mom is lying about him being my dad, but I'm gonna prove her wrong.
Everyone, Keisha's here with me today. Welcome Keisha to the show.
Hi.
Okay, so how do you feel about what she just had to say?
She's full of it. Like, she's straight full of it. And she doesn't know if my daddy is her dad or not. I don't even think she knows who herself.
Did you ever ask your father about what she said?
Yes, I did. Me and my father had a couple of conversations about that, and my father told me that she was not his daughter, and I told my dad that he needed to get a DNA test, but my daddy passed away.
Got it, okay. Had you ever heard about her before?
I have heard, I just found out about her, last year? Not even.
Got it, and that was the first
Never
time.
heard about her before. Where you come from, poof, be gone. Please just be gone.
And what happened when y'all met?
And when I met her, I looked at her and I told her, girl, there's no way that we are siblings. We don't even look alike. And like, even when I look at her, there's nothing there. It's just like, girl, be gone. Go find your dad, because my dad is not your dad.
Well, everyone, I want to hear what Quitiza has to say about this. So everyone, help me welcome Quitiza to the show.
I don't know what you're crying for.
You ain't got no
Because
need
I'm only
to be
going by
crying.
what my mom
I don't care
said.
what your mom said. My dad is not your daddy, so you don't need to come out here with all that fake stuff. And you talk about you was at the hospital and all that. Girl, where were you?
My mother called me and I went to the hospital.
When? Don't sit up there and lie.
I'm
Come
not
up on
lying.
this TV show trying to
I
act
am
like you
not
were
lying
doing
at
something.
all.
Where
I'm
was
not
you when the
lying at all.
cremation? Where was you when I sat there at the hospital? Where was you when I had to go down there to cremate him and pay for it? Where were you? Where were you when I went to go get the death certificate? Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Because it ain't your dad.
I gotta ask you, where were you in those moments?
When my mom called me and said that he was in the hospital, I dropped everything and I went to the hospital.
Don't you sit up here and lie and try to make it seem like you his child and all this other stuff. Girl, you're not. Go find your daddy.
Go
find your
I'm just
daddy.
going by what my mother said.
Deceased.
Why do you think her father is your father? You
That's
said
what
your
my mother told me.
Okay.
I was adopted. So when I got 18, I went looking for my mom. I found her and I asked her, who is my father? And that's when she said
Well,
his
you
name.
need to tell your mom to tell you the truth because my dad is not your dad.
So you've been searching for family your entire life?
Yes.
And when you found out that this man could potentially be your father, did you ever meet him? Did you have a relationship with him?
Yes, I did.
You met him?
And I really thought he was my father.
My producer told me that you said that your biological mother got back with your father 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
No. No.
Did you know about that?
My daddy made it came and hit it or something like that and left. But no, my daddy was not with your mama. They was not in no serious relationship. My daddy was not living with your mama, so stop lying. Stop lying.
So tell me, what did your mother say about that time they were together?
She said that he was the love of her life. That's what she told me.
And that's what I say I think it is, that your mama loved my daddy so much or like my daddy that she want a child by my daddy, but you was not my daddy child.
And when did you find out about Keisha?
He had told me about her when I first met him.
Did you try to reach out to her?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because I'm a shy person.
What did you want to happen today?
I want to get these results, and if I am, I want to have a relationship with her.
And you're open to that to some degree? Okay.
I don't know.
Got it. I understand. Before the show, Quitiza's mother, Evelyn, had something to say, so take a listen to this.
I met Arthur Harper when I was 17. I was young. I got pregnant by him, and I had to give Quitiza up for adoption. He will always be the love of my life, and that is Quitiza's dad.
So it's time for us to get to the truth. And in this envelope is a DNA truth. If you two are actually sisters, you open it so that you can see it.
Keisha, Quitiza is your biological sister. I have to apologize to you. I'm gonna be a woman and apologize to you, and I apologize to you. Love you.
There's something about this bond that could be really beautiful.
That's all I ever wanted was a big sister, and I got what I wanted.
How have these two women been dealing with the fact they are sisters?
I find out 45 years later.
Stay tuned. And that's not all.
You nervous?
It was a pregnant teen running away from home.
Why would you run away?
Chasing boys.
Who will return today to tell us what happened after she had the baby.
So it's time for us to get to the truth. And in this envelope is a DNA truth. If you two are actually sisters.
Keisha, Quitiza is your biological sister. I have to apologize to you. I'm gonna be a woman and apologize to you, and I apologize to you.
Since getting the results, these newfound sisters have started to create their bond.
Keisha, Quitiza is your biological sister.
When I got the results, I was really in shock. I really, really was.
I'm still emotional every day because I'm so happy that I have a big sister that I always wanted.
So when I heard about her background, it really changed everything. You know, from my point of view, because she didn't deserve it. You know, and I was there. You know what I mean? I was around my dad. I got to know my dad. I got to grow with my dad. You know, and she didn't. When I seen the video of Quitiza's mom, just talking with her, she never mentioned, you know, Quitiza of being my sister, or she had a child by my dad. She never mentioned that. She kept that. It still never once said that Quitiza was my sister. She, you know, she didn't say it. I guess she wanted my dad to say it, you know, or my dad to tell it. But when I seen her on that screen, I felt bad for her too. Well, not bad, but I felt sorry for her too, because she hurt, you know, and when she said she loved my dad, he was her first love, you know what I mean? My dad, it just seems like he went through women and just didn't care. My daddy was something else. And I love my dad. And it is, it's like filling a void, because I've always said to myself growing up, I wonder what it would be like if I had a sister. And now I find out 45 years later, I have a sister.
Karamo, I want to thank you for everything that you did for me, how you helped me for all the questions that I had. I got all the answers, finally. It's been 45 years, and I finally got all the answers. I'm planning a trip to go see my sister within the next month. And I know that I need my sister, and I know this.
I need you too. Karamo, I would like to say I thank you, and you are a blessing. You didn't have to have us on your show. You didn't have to take the time, but you did. And I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
God put you in our lives so you could turn this around, and I thank God for you. I really do. I am so grateful. I can't keep on saying thank you enough, because this literally changed my life.
Thank you, Karamo.
Love you. Yes, you do. Thank you.
We're thankful we could be a part of your journey and wish you many more memories together. Stay with us, friends. We'll be right back.
It was a pregnant 16-year-old who was kicked out of school.
You nervous?
And disappearing for weeks at a time.
Why would you run away?
Chasing boys.
Now she's returned because she had the baby.
He's 6 months. You see, he's big.
But did she change her ways?
You are the five. Get off my stage.
Barbara came here looking to help her out-of-control niece, Ayonna. Ayonna was 16, pregnant, and hanging out with the wrong crowd. Here's their story. Barbara raises her 16-year-old niece, Ayonna, and is terrified for Ayonna's future. Barbara says that her niece hangs out with older men. She disappears for weeks at a time. She's recently been kicked out of school. And now, Ayonna is pregnant.
I did get her at a young age. Her mom actually got caught up in a little mischief, and then now she's in prison. Ayonna just wants her mom.
How old was Ayonna when her mother went to prison?
8.
And so how does Ayonna lash out at you?
She calls me all kinds of foul names. You bitch, I don't have to listen to you. And, you know, she's just very aggressive.
Do you have contact with Ayonna's mother?
Every day.
You do? Do you tell her what's going on with her?
Every day.
And what does her mom say?
She tries to calm her down, too, and allowing her to know that, you know, she'll be home soon.
How often does Ayonna leave the house and not tell you?
Every day.
Every day.
she would say, I'll be back. I think I had probably like 8 or 9 write-ups, missing person, because I can't allow her to be gone for so many hours and not report that she's actually gone.
So how long would she be gone for?
2 weeks.
Have you ever met any of Ayonna's friends?
I have. I tell her they bad influence. One, they're older than her. She's 15, they'll be like 23, 24. If they're older than her, then they have no business with her.
I agree with you.
I want her to be back enrolled in school. I want her to know that there's a lot of help out here.
And she is having a child. What was it like for you when you heard that news?
There's a comfort that she's looking for from her mom.
Why won't they take her back at school?
Because she actually brought marijuana to school. Suspension is a regular protocol where, you go into a drug and alcohol program. Yeah. And I have done that with Ayonna like 4 times, but she wouldn't go to the treatment.
I acted out because when I lost my mom, I felt like I didn't have nobody, so
yeah.
I was just hanging out with the wrong crowd, and I thought drugs was a solution.
Do you feel alone right now?
No, I have my aunt.
Does your mom know that you're pregnant?
Yeah, she knows. She's happy.
Are you happy about being pregnant? Why would you run away? Because I heard you would run away for 2 weeks at a time.
Chasing boys.
Chasing boys?
Chasing boys. I guess I was looking for love.
What did you do in order to not be able to go back to school?
I brought drugs to school. I was being hard-headed.
Do you think you can stop smoking weed?
Yeah, I can stop smoking weed. It's not hard.
Yeah. Have you done it?
What?
Stop smoking weed?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, at this point in time, yes.
Because you're pregnant?
Because I'm pregnant.
Even though you have made choices in your past that were reckless, I want to know for you, do you want to be better?
Yeah, I do.
And when you say you want to be better, what does that mean?
Like career-wise and financially and everything.
This is a very heartbreaking situation for me because I see you, first of all, Barbara, trying. And I also see a young woman who is very smart, does want a better future for herself, but is hurting. Do you get to ever talk about that with somebody?
I don't like to vent to people. Most of the time when I tell people my problems, they laugh at my problems. It feels like, why do I gotta talk to you about it?
Yeah.
You don't understand what.
Because you feel like you can get judged. And I want you to know, here you're not being judged. Here I actually believe that you can have a great future. Do you want to open up to people?
Yeah, I would.
Will you commit to going to this program to get your life back in order?
Yeah, I would.
You will? Yeah?
I'm glad to hear it. It's so good. Like a start for her.
You're not a bad young girl. You're not at all. You just have had a lot of rejection. You've had people made you feel like you weren't worth something. You've had people made you feel like, well, maybe this is just all I get. But I want to be the second actually, because I know Ms. Barbara's did this for you, to tell you you are worth so much more. Anything you want to say to her?
I apologize for putting you through everything I put you through. And I appreciate you for keeping me and my sister and not giving us away.
Absolutely, not a problem.
I asked you what you like, and you said Fisher, because I want to figure out a way. I told my producer already, I'm personally going to pay for you to take some time for yourself so you can be, yes.
You about to make me cry.
No, seriously. You deserve a moment for you to say thank you.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate what you're doing.
So
Because it's people like you that literally step up and make our world a better place. Y'all gonna be all right. Just know that I love y'all, all right?
How did the conversation on our show change this teen's life?
I had the baby. His name's Amor Ellis. He's 6 months. You see, he's big.
Don't miss what Ayonna has to say next.
Why won't they take her back at school?
Because she actually brought marijuana to school.
Are you happy about being pregnant? Even though you have made choices in your past that were reckless, I want to know for you, do you want to be better?
Yeah, I do.
I am happy to report things are looking up for Barbara and Ayonna. Take a look.
Hey guys, it's me, Ayonna again. I had the baby. His name's Amor Ellis. He's 6 months. You see, he's big. I love being a mom. It makes me look at life from a different perspective, and it really humbled me. I'm focused on school now. So yeah, thank you for having me back, Karamo.
Amor is really, really nice. It humbled Ayonna a lot, and it's like excitement with having a new baby in the house. Thank you, Karamo, for having us on your show. Ayonna humbled a lot, and she really appreciates everything that you showed and told us as far as her learning experience. Thank you so much. Since the show, we get along a lot better.
I'm focused on me. I'm focused on graduating. You know, I'm focused on getting my life to the next step. I don't even go outside and like run the streets no more. I love being home with my baby. And I'm not dating anymore, you know, I don't be running after boys. So yeah, my main focus is just my child right now.
Since your show, we learned to get along with each other a lot better. We communicate a lot better, and we also get along and we go places.
I love being a mom so much, Karamo. Thank you so much.
Oh, and by the way, Karamo, thank you so much for my fishing trip. I really, really enjoyed it. I took my mother. She had a wonderful time. Thank you, Karamo.
I am so thankful to hear these positive updates and that I was able to have such an impact on these people's lives. I'm truly grateful for all of you, believe me. Thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.